What's up, people? What can elephants teach us about perseverance? What's up, guys? This is Kevin helping you bridge the gap between your life and the good life. So I was born in the beautiful island of Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is known for a lot of things. Its beauty, the people, the food, tea. It's legit. If you're an animal lover, Sri Lanka is definitely the place to go because Sri Lanka has a ton of animals, particularly a lot of elephants. The Sri Lankan elephant is a subspecies of the Asian elephants. You have the Indian elephants, the Sumatran elephants, the Sri Lankan elephants, and the Borneo elephants. The Sri Lankan elephant is the largest of all the Asian subspecies. And elephant lovers come to Sri Lanka because the Sri Lankan elephant is only native to Sri Lanka. The island also boasts of having the largest captive herd in the world. The Pinnawala Elephant Orphanage cares for about 80 elephants who were made orphans by either deforestation, by poaching, or by herd abandonment. I was at Pinnawala a couple of weeks ago and I had mixed feelings. I saw that some of the elephants were put in chains and they did not look very enthusiastic about it. Now, I had been reading some travel and tourism blogs prior to this trip and I wanted to hear what people had to say about the orphanage. And my knee-jerk reaction was to agree with many of these blogs. These elephants were mistreated. Why would you tame them? They should be released to roam free. This is animal cruelty! Ah! But after doing some research and some observation, I had a different opinion. You see, some of the elephants were chained for one of three reasons. Reason number one, male elephants go through a must period of about 1 to 5 months where they produce 60 times more testosterone than usual. Yeah, testosterone. And during this time, they tend to get a little aggressive with other elephants. The chains then prevent these elephants from harm to themselves or harm to other elephants. Reason number two, new elephants introduced to the herd also need to be chained. Because you see, before coming into the orphanage, these elephants were completely fine by being on their own. But for the first few months, they need to be chained with their herd so that they can learn to depend on their herd for their survival. Reason number three, often the matriarch of the herd is chained when they go bathing. Because you see, if she's left unchained, she could take the entire herd with her. And since Pinnawala has a steady stream of tourists coming in, she could go where the people are, and that would not be safe. After doing some research, after talking to some people, after thinking about it a little bit more, here's my conclusion. The purpose of the chains is to ensure that the elephants have a prosperous life. The chains are inconvenient. The chains can look intimidating, but the temporary inconvenience of the chains can prevent permanent harm and danger in the future. What chains are in your life? These are things that cause pain, frustration, anxiety, and sorrow. Things which we have acquired through certain habits, through certain lifestyles, or have been imposed on us outside of our own volition. But here's the good news. These chains don't have to be permanent. Because in Pinnawala, some of the elephants who are chained don't have chains after a certain period of time. They can and do go away. I mean, when I look at my own life, I can look back and see that there were some chains in my life that I thought that would never go away. Chains that were causing a lot of anxiety in my own life. But I can tell you today that some of the things that I struggled with in the past are not the same things that I struggle with today. And here's another thought. Could it be that the chains that you have today can actually amplify the change you will have tomorrow? What if the frustrations that you feel today can actually fuel your faith to face more challenges, more pain, more struggles tomorrow? As we go through the inconveniences of this life, as we go through the struggles and the stresses of this life, we learn lessons that can propel us towards a better future and a better tomorrow. Not only that, these chains can also help us to minister and reach out to those in our circles of influence. There might be a friend or a community member, a family member who we can actually go and tell them, hey, you know what? I went through this experience. I know you can too. The chains that you have today can help you articulate the hope that someone needs tomorrow. Chains are inconvenient. They are unappealing. Nobody likes them. Nobody wants them. But I believe that God can repurpose your chains, that He can repurpose your pain and change not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. That's it, folks. If you like this video, feel free to hit that like button, share, subscribe, do what you need to do, because I'm hoping to post videos like this, videos that help you bridge the gap between your life and the good life. God bless and stay classy. How'd you like it?